Hey guys, it's Babs with Listen to Your Inner You. Thank you for watching and subscribing. I love how much I'm growing or how much you guys are helping me grow, so thank you so much. This is just a quick morning video. I wanted to remind you that manifesting is always about multiple things. There's not one secret formula. There's not, oh, I just need to do affirmations and that's it. Oh, I just need to do subliminals and that's it. A lot of these other coaches are exploding because, for example, Dylan James exploded because he suddenly had the subliminals at night. It's not one thing. If you're finding a coach online and they have a technique and you're starting to use it, then that is probably the last thing that was missing for you. It doesn't mean that it's that one thing that helps everyone. It just means it was that one thing that was missing. So I learned the 4 steps from Amy, right? Focus, believe, release resistance, and detach. And most coaches have multiple step systems for a reason, because manifesting is a multiple step system. You have to do multiple things. You cannot just do affirmations. You cannot just do detaching. You cannot just do releasing resistance. You have to do all of these. You cannot just believe. That's where religion comes in strongly. You cannot just believe that it'll happen or believe that you already have it. You have to combine all of these things. They're not one thing. There's not one magic potion. Every manifestation is different. You have to treat every manifestation differently. I'm telling you this because I've made all of these mistakes too. They're not mistakes. They're just learning lessons, right? We're just learning. We're growing and learning. So yeah, as normal human beings, we call them mistakes, but really they're just learning lessons. So really, you have to combine things in manifesting. Manifesting is part of oneness. We have the 12 universal laws, and I say this as much as I can because I want you guys to realize this is not just one thing. We have the 12 universal laws for a reason. They're all connected. They're not singled out. They don't work without each other. They're all connected. The law of oneness is the first law, and then the law of attraction is 6 or 7, and the one right after law of attraction is law of taking action, because you have to take action that supports the manifestation. Doesn't mean you have to pretend your SP is there or you pretend you have the car. It just means while you're doing them focus work, you're living in the end, and the rest of the time you have to interact with the 3D as is, as a reality as it is, because it is real. It already pushed out, and you cannot change your circumstances. Therefore, you have to accept what is going on. They're already playing out. You can't change them. Accept it. So you have to do multiple things. And if you found something from another coach and then suddenly your manifesting works really well, it's because that piece was missing, and not it's because the only piece that you have to do. You have to do a combination of things. And how I and Amy teach it, and I have this from Amy, is the 4 steps: focus, believe it's possible or not, release resistance, and detach. We always detach at some point in time. But with deliberate manifesting, we want to do it deliberately. So sometimes we get hung up on it, and that's okay too. But again, this is just a reminder that nothing is a secret ingredient. There is just, you have to treat every manifestation separately. They all have their own issues. Don't combine the issues. Don't combine the manifestations. I used to do that. I used to say constantly that, oh yeah, I have the same issue for all of my manifestations. Well, I had one issue and it affected all of my manifesting, and I didn't find the issue for a year and a half. So I was stuck in that stuff for a year and a half, and I finally released it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm going to change that belief. I don't want that anymore. I want to be able to treat every manifestation as a separate thing and find them right away, and not figure it out a year and a half later, because sometimes that's how long it takes to find resistance or attachment or something, right? And that's dumb if it then affects all of our manifesting. So keep manifestation separate. Realize that manifesting is a multiple step process, always and forever. And every manifestation has a different process. Even if you're manifesting the same person back twice, it is a different process. It is not the same process you did the first time. Remember that. And there's not one single ingredient that's the magic. There's not subliminals are the magic or affirmations are the magic. No, everything is a combination. And again, subliminals are great for when you want to change beliefs. But if you're actually manifesting something, you have to feel it real. You have to live in the end. And subliminals do not make you live in the end. They may actually build up more resistance. So I only use them for changing an actual belief or core belief. And that, other than that, I stay away from affirmations in general. I make them pretty natural. That's what Neville says. That's what Bashar says. They all say keep him natural. Well, pick something that would feel natural to you and not, oh, he loves me, I'm with him, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's a combination. Manifesting is a combination of multiple things. And when you hit the right spot of getting everything just kind of aligned, you don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to do it right. As a matter of fact, you don't know if you're doing it right. You don't know if you're doing perfectly. All you know is that you're doing the work as best as you can. And that is your only certainty and your only proof. And the proof is when it shows up in reality. Other than that, you don't know if it will happen. And you shouldn't know. You can't know. Your mind can't process future. So why do you know that it will happen? You have no fucking clue. You're just creating anxiety and attachment and resistance by knowing that you will have it. No, again, manifesting is a multiple step process. I want you to remember this. This is really, really important. And if you found a coach and they gave you a piece of advice and it clicked with you and suddenly everything starts working, it's because that piece was missing for that manifestation. Again, treat all manifestations as their separate thing with their own separate process and their own separate problems. Have a great day. Bye.